Most teams jump straight into the recommendation without clearly mapping how the business actually creates, delivers, and captures value. The result is often the solution that feels fragmented or unconvincing to the judges. I've coached 302 half game teams to over 180 podium finishes. One of the simplest but yet most powerful tools we use is the business model canvas and its lean version for faster thinking. Both of these are credited in the description and on the individual slides within this presentation. This is the Tools and Skills Masterclass on the business model canvas and the lean canvas. Let's learn how to visualize the entire business model in one page so your solution becomes clear, more aligned, and more pervasive. The business model canvas is a strategic one-page tool that helps you visualize, describe, and develop a business model by outlining 9 key building blocks. It serves as a blueprint showing how your company creates, delivers, and captures value. It makes it much easier to communicate and align the core elements of the business idea. Please see the description for the full Creative Commons attribution with links for the models. There are 9 blocks. Key partners. Who are the key partners and suppliers? What resources or activities do they provide? Key activities. What we must do to deliver our value proposition. The value proposition is what value do we deliver and which customer problems do we solve? Customer relationships. What types of relationships does each segment expect? Customer segments. Who are we creating the value for? The key resources. What assets do we need? The channels. How do we reach and deliver to our customers? The cost structure. What are the major costs? And then finally, the revenue streams. How do we make money from each segment? Everything must fit together logically. And you have the canvas along with its Creative Commons attribution on the screen right now. For faster, more entrepreneurial-style thinking, especially useful in many case competitions, we can use the lean canvas, which has been adapted by Ashmaria. It swaps some blocks to focus on startup realities, the problem, the top 3 customer problems, the solution, again, a unique value proposition at a high-level concept. The unfair advantage, the early adopters, some key metrics, the channels, the cost structure, and the revenue streams. Both versions help you test assumptions quickly and communicate your business model clearly in one visual page. And as you see with the lean canvas here, there's also questions that go with each of those categories. In the case competition, here are some of the key questions under each block so that you can use the canvas early to map the current business model and spot the gaps or inconsistencies. Use it to test how your proposed solution improves or fits with the model. Present a completed, updated canvas or key sections so the judges you understand the full picture, not just one part of it. Link specific blocks back to your analysis, your alternatives, and your implementation plan. For example, you can show your recommendation strengthens the value proposition, improves key activities, or creates new revenue streams while managing the cost structure. The canvas makes your thinking visual and helps judges see that your solution is coherent and value-driven. There you have it, how to use the business model canvas and lean canvas to visualize, align, and strengthen your entire case solution. This is part of the Tools and Skills Masterclass that complements the main 7-step case solution series. Drop a comment. Have you used the business model canvas or the lean canvas in your cases before? Subscribe and hit the bell for the rest of the Tools and Skills series. Cam Welsh out. Go make your business model visual, coherent, and winning.